flaws. I'm from Toronto, but I'm Jamaican as well. Speak Patois. Well done, everybody. How you come on! Jamaican, yeah. Okay, I see it, I see it. I'm really happy to be here. My name is Sasha, like I said. Some people call me Flaws. Flaws of Couture is my brand. I'm an international designer. But I'm also a YouTuber, an influencer, for lack of better terms. You know how we feel about that word. A creator. You know, that's what I do. I create. And yeah, I love my community, and I'm always growing in my community.
So right now I'm sandwiched between a Ghanaian Nigerian powerhouse and an island girl. And it's going to be a situation. Let's jump right into the conversation. Both of you have managed to grow your following till it's become an international following. Where did you start from? Give us the blueprints, because some of us want to blow too.
I started from Nigeria and then I came to Ghana without no plan at all. I just knew I wanted to change my environment. So that's where I started from actually. Home to home. Yeah. From home to home, yeah.
So I started in Toronto, Brampton specifically, for anybody who knows, shout out to Brampton. That's where I started. I just started creating in that space, and I'm still creating in that space. Mm-hmm.
So the big question here is, how did you manage to put in so much work to gain the international recognition you have?
I think what has helped me so far throughout my journey as a content creator is surrounding myself with the right people and not putting my mind to a place where I think I've gotten to. You know, I feel like as a content creator, if you feel like you reach, it's going to be like the beginning of your downfall. Actually.
Repeat, uncle.
Repeat, me repeat. If you're a content creator and if you say you reach, that's going to be the beginning of your downfall, because we are all learning at the end of the day. We are never going to stop learning. There are always new things that we need to learn as human beings and as individuals in this content creation space. So that is what actually guides me.
And you know, I think that's a life lesson. It's not even just in creating. It's like the minute that you think that you've arrived in life, you're done, right? You have to realize that, you know, they have a saying that says something along the lines of, a wise man knows that he knows nothing at all. It's that same sentiment in life, is that you can't believe that you've reached the pinnacle, because there's always more. Remind me of the question.
So I asked, how did you create content and adapt your style to gain an international following and go global?
So for me, I think I started at home, and global was my home in my mind at the time. You know, I never thought that, you know, I had to be all over the world. I just wanted to reach the people in my community, and that was enough for me. And then it started to seep into the communities that I wasn't even actually a part of. And I think consistency is what's made it become global, because I just kept on going. Not without any specific, you know, specific idea of what exactly it would be, but I just knew that I wasn't going to stop. And I think that's what's gotten us here.
But with going global, how did you create your content in a way that would adapt to people who weren't from where you're from, but would equally help you stay true to your style regardless of you trying to expand?
For me, it's values. I think a lot of us think that we're very different, but then we realize that no, we're actually so much the same, and we value many of the same things. For example, for me, something that's important to me is family, right? All of us know that we have a family and we care about our family, etc. But I think in the world of social media, we can tend to be really self-centered. And for me, I decided to bring the family element into my content creation, going as far as bringing my family into creating. And it was that made me go global.
So what about you, Endurance? How did you manage to stay true to your style while also trying to appeal to a global audience? Because for you, it might be harder. You're a dancer. not everyone in the world was attuned with Afrobeats and African music until the last, let's say, give or take, 5 to 10 years. And you've been part of the dance teams that champion African music and put it out there in the world. So how do you stay true to your style even though you're trying to appeal to a global audience?
Okay, there's something I always tell myself. Let me use an example. Whenever I listen to a song as a dance creator, there's one thing everybody globally can relate to, and that is the fact that they can tell that they are enjoying what you're doing. That alone speaks one language. It might be the person must be from Jamaica, patois. They don't understand that. They don't understand patois. But the fact that I can relate to the song of a Jamaican through my attitude and my expression can sell it for me, because that way they can tell how I'm feeling or where I'm coming from. Dance speaks one language at the end of the day. So I try to stay true to my craft. I try to be very, very authentic with what I'm putting out there, because there are a lot of people that want to see the realness in someone when they are creating something. So that is one thing that makes me stand out when it comes to my craft. I really want to be true. If I'm dancing and I happen to stumble, I want you to see that I stumbled before doing this step for you to watch today. So it's not about perfection for me. I just go with the flow. Yeah.
Just going with the flow. All right, let's talk about networking and collaborations. Follow who no road and beg them to cut soap for you on the way. It's the way to make progress in life. So with your journey, how would you say networking and collaboration has helped you become a global brand?
First of all, follow who no road, but know who you dey follow. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I can't cut soap for you, because me, I know the soap I'm using. I'm just going to show you how I got that soap. Eh? The color of my soap. If I want to go really intense, it's black.
Yo.
Black soap.
Yo.
Yeah. So what guides me is I would like to give you tips that has helped me, because it's not what helped me can help you. I would like to give you advice, and talking about the collaboration part. It all started from Dwp Academy. Yeah. It started from me doing viral dance videos that we do every Tuesdays and Thursdays, which we have rehearsals at, and then it gradually went to being in music videos, and then I started being consistent on my social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, and then the deals started coming in. I feel like once you put yourself out there and you know what you're selling, the brands and the gigs will come. So you just have to know what you put out there at the end of the day. So yeah, I was consistent with my work. I kept on putting out quality content out there, and then brands started getting attracted to yeah.
That's how you made $6.5 billion dollars. All right. The lady over here, you guys, are you aware that she's a Kardashian? Are you guys aware? If you know, please raise your hand. She's a Kardashian. She's a Kardashian. She was indoctrinated into the family by Chloe, my favorite Kardashian. So with that being said, clearly you've been networking a lot. If you're talking to Chloe, and I'll beg you for her number after this conversation. You've been doing a lot of work. So how far can networking and collaboration take you based on your own journey? What have you experienced with that?
Can I be honest? So I know how important it is to network and collaborate, but I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not that good at it. I'm working on it still. I really